Alright, hello everyone, it's Silver Kyle here, and today I would like to talk about my most played game of all time, which is also my favorite first-person shooter multiplayer, and that is Halo 2 on the original Xbox. Now the reason why I wanted to talk about this today is because I got to play this game for the first time since 2008, so I have not played this game for 4 years, and past weekend I got together with some friends of mine, and we were big Xbox players back in the day, and obviously big fans of Halo. And we had a clan on Halo 2 called Spartan Origin. I was the leader, and it was just so fun to play this game again. It brought back so many memories of why I invested well over 1,000 hours into this game, and why I loved it so much. As soon as we got into the first level, I was like, okay, this is kind of scary. I don't know how I'm going to be with this game, because it's been a while. And everything just came back to me. I was like, okay, I remember this map, I know where all the weapons are, I know where, and I didn't even have to think, I just went, go. I know where the weapons are, I know the secrets, just go. Everything was so natural. I knew everything by heart, and it stayed in my memory, somewhere back there. I couldn't, before playing it, I would be like, okay, I can kind of remember some things, but when you actually get into the map and into the level, it just comes back to you. It's like riding a bicycle. And it really brought back why I love this game so much and why I miss it so much, because every Halo game after this just wasn't the same. It never captured really the essence of Halo 1 and Halo 2. Even the remake does not. When I play the remake multiplayer, I think more of Halo Reach because it's the Halo Reach engine. And I think more of Halo Reach than Halo 1, and I don't think that that's the purpose of this game. When you make an anniversary game of Halo Combat Evolved, you should be thinking of Halo Combat Evolved, not Halo Reach, the last game. So I still enjoy it, don't get me wrong, and I still like Halo Reach, Halo 3. I'm quite excited for Halo 4, but it's not on the same level that I was for Halo 2 and Halo 1. When I heard that they were making Halo 2, I was just freaking out. Because at the time, Halo 1 Combat Evolved on the Xbox was not online. You could system link and do a split screen, but it wasn't using Xbox Live. You could get it on the PC, and I did get it on the PC, but it wasn't the same. I wanted to play on Xbox because that's where all my friends were. And when Halo 2 came out, it was just such an improvement. Halo 1 was like truly a masterpiece in my opinion. And then Halo 2 just was a notch better, you know. It introduced the dual wielding, which was, you know, crazy back then. You know, you would have this plasma rifle, which would take out the shield, and then you would have the, I think it's the SMG, I can't remember all the names of the weapons, but your initial gun that you always have, I think it was the SMG, and that would kill the person afterwards. Then you had the pistol, because the pistol was super powerful if you hit the head. And then the battle rifle, the introduction of the battle rifle, the introduction of swords, which were overpowered, but they were fun as hell back then. And you know, it was the first time that you can actually jump on to vehicles, so if they're coming at you with a Ghost or a Banshee, you pressed X at the right time, and you could throw them out, and then you took over. It was just so much fun, and that's one of the things that I miss, is the secrets and the strategies that they would have in these games. And I'm talking about very simple strategies. For example, if you're running, you're playing Capture the Flag, and you're running with the flag on a lower level, and you throw the flag up to your partner on the second level, you would be that much closer to capturing the flag. It was just simple things like that that my brother and I would just perfect. We would be like, okay, let's try this, let's try this. Whatever worked the best, we would do. And then what you would do is you would look at what everyone's doing, and you would see where the enemies are, and then we would have different strategies for how close the enemies are. Sometimes you just go for it because there's nothing that you can do, but we all had like 3 or 4 different things that we could think of. Okay, you're going to use the portal. No, you're not going to do that. I'm going to guard you, and we're just going to run with it. Or you're going to throw the flag on the higher level, and then you're going to shoot somebody, kill him, pick it up, go again, or you're going to pass it to me. It was just all these different strategies. Another one I can think of is when you would play Assault on Zanzibar, for example. Zanzibar is one of my favorite levels, by the way. Really, there was just so many maps on Halo 2, and also the map pack, which was, you could download it, but I actually wanted a physical copy, and I loved all of them. You know, Lockout, Ascension, Zanzibar were my favorite from Halo 2. From this one, Warlock I remember the most. I don't remember any of the other names. I'm trying to see if they say them. They don't. But there were so many. There was what, 9? Yeah, 9 with this one. And Warlock is kind of like an Unreal Tournament. I really think of Unreal Tournament when I play that because it's so small, and it's such a small space that there's just total mayhem all the time happening. But anyway, back to the assault thing on Zanzibar. If you were defending, you would have usually 1 or 2 players inside the base just waiting for people to come in, and you would be at these places that were kind of hidden from view, and you could see if somebody was coming in with the bomb. And it was just, you don't have that so much in the Halo 3 and Halo Reach games. You can't hide so, well, you can hide, and you have to camp. When you're defending, you have to have at least 1 guy in the base camping. You can have 3 other guys if you're playing 4v4. You can have the 3 other guys outside trying to kill them before they get to you. But it's always safe to have at least 1 guy in the base just waiting and camping. That's one of the few times that I'm okay with camping, is when you're defending a base. But anyway, there's not as much strategy for the small strategies, like throwing the flag to your partner. You don't do that as much in Halo 3 and Halo Reach. And another thing is that the maps are just completely different. The maps in Halo 1 and Halo 2 were amazing. They were the exact kind of maps that I would like. The spawns were perfectly fine. You know, you'd be very far away from you. The only time is that if you knew where the spawns were, and you had a sniping rifle, you sometimes could get them, and that's kind of cheap, but that would only happen if like everybody left and it was like 4 versus 1 and the 1 guy was left. You knew where he was going to pop up, but that's a special circumstance. So the Halo 3 and Halo Reach maps, they're too big, I find. There's none of them that are close spaced, and the ones that are very big, they're not different enough. They're just very open spaced, and there's not enough to hide, and it's like everyone knows where everyone is. There's no sense of, you know, strategy. And what I would really like for them to do is, instead of remaking Halo 2, I would still like them to do that because it is my favorite multiplayer. However, instead of remaking the game with, you know, the Halo 4 engine at that point, I would like for them to just really re-release this on Xbox Live. So you could play the multiplayer game on Xbox Live with the original game. Not with the original game, but like with the original graphics, with the original, you know, setting. Just basically just put this game on the Xbox for download. That's all I want. And I really think that, you know, tons of people would play this game. You would probably get more people buying this downloadable version of the game than you did that bought the Combat Evolved Anniversary Edition. It's just, I miss it so much. So that's basically all I wanted to talk about. What would be one of your games that you really miss that is no longer available for multiplayer anymore? Let me know in the comments below. You've been Bearded, and thanks for watching, everyone. Beardage!